last year was wild. Good and bad. I met Beth in January, and now we're in the process of planning a wedding. You can see more of her on my other channels. She regularly appears in my near daily vlog, Adam's Journey, of course. But she also co-commentates on my Starfield videos over on Jade Kind Video Gaming. And she's joined the Shadow Kingdom D&D actual play that my buddy Bob is still running over on the Observatory. All the other channels, of course, linked down below. And then on the bad end, because last year was good and bad, I did have my home flood in the middle of the year. I was displaced for a couple of months, so I went a while without releasing much of any content. Like this channel, several of the channels just went dark for a couple of months, because I didn't have a home. All of my stuff was in storage. I assure you, I'm very sorry. I regret that whole ordeal terribly. But I am clearly back up and going. Things are obviously very different here. I changed what room I have my whole film set up in when I moved back into the home. But I'm back. As for other updates, I have started releasing the New Divines D&D actual play over on the Observatory. That's one of the ones that I had started recording maybe a couple years ago. And I was like backlogging it, and at this point I have like a year of content for it if I just released it every week. So even though that campaign hasn't finished, I was like, you know what, let's start releasing that. It's going, interspersed with the Shadow Kingdom game, just because we ran out of all backlog of the Shadow Kingdom game during the flood. So we started missing weeks of that. So now it's kind of going back and forth between those as I am able. And I got that campaign coming out too, which is fun for me because now there's also content on there of a campaign I'm running, which I am my group's forever DM, and I like it that way. As much fun as it is for me to play in Bob's Shadow Kingdom game, I miss being constantly the one running the games. Some of my players are very grateful to have me. And I have decided that the Order of Heroes game is retired at this point. I love the idea and the concept for the game, and I hope to return to it, either directly or in some other fashion. But the Mutants and Mastermind system just hasn't been fun to run. I continued buying a few more books over the last year to maybe see about figuring some things out, having more fun with it, and I just didn't. So I'm just kind of having to retire the game until I get a new superhero system. Also, I know that I have been doing a lot of card game content, and before that, a lot of flip mats. And I gotta let you know, with what I've still got waiting to be unboxed and desire to purchase, there will be more of that coming. I'm still sitting on one more flip mat and several more card games, and more than I want to buy. More Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond. I finally got some Lorcana that'll be coming out soon. However, I want to also say I miss getting new Dwarven Forge and minis, so I plan to get more of that and show it off whenever I can. And I, now that I'm back into playing again, after the flood, some more Dwarven Forge build ideas, all that I intend to have coming out, but that's just... The flood just led to a lot of unexpected expenses that I'm still recovering from, so I can't just spend huge amounts of money on Dwarven Forge right now. I'm sad about it too. But I'll get more, and I still plan to bring more of that to the channel. Thank you for being patient with me, and I do want to just thank everyone for watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting on whatever videos you've interacted with. Thank you. I hope your holidays have been merry, and that the new year treats you well. Thank you for watching.